Yes, of course, beautiful people. Welcome to another amazing episode of FameIdols Hangout. Mommies and daddies, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. This is your number one stop shop for everything entertainment, education, information, whatsoever you need to know in the world of entertainment, in the world of celebrity. The best of 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 information, sprinkled with a touch of laughter. You get to laugh here and there, see our amazing faces. How did your weekend go? It's another beautiful Monday, the start of a new week, a new working week, a new schooling week for people who say they work, people who say they go school. And of course, I believe this is the beginning of the market week for people that are either in Alaba International Market or Trade Fair Market or whichever market actually closed, because a couple of markets actually closed for the festive season. Now it's back to business. A lot of businessmen that have been outside playing ball, just living their life because nothing to do. I believe they should be super excited because we're getting back to the normal activities we used to do on a weekday. So I hope your weekend went well. I hope you had the opportunity to go out on Saturday, hang out with people, just relax, eat party rice. Eat party rice, very important. Or how exactly did you spend your weekend? Feel free to let me know in the comment section. Feel free to let me know in the comment section. So, beautiful people, I'm Osita, the rugged gentleman, and I'm your host for today. For today. I'm not alone in the studio. I'm here with the ever gorgeous Joy. Joy, how are you doing?
I am doing very fine. Oh, Sita, how are you doing also?
Joy, what's the craving for today? Because like this, now craving we take sabi you. What is the craving for? I don't know. You don't form a habit say now craving you want to use start
You
everything.
know,
So today,
you know,
what's the craving for today?
you like I'm a boy well. You like I'm problem. I just tell you. You know, say you like a boy well. I just tell you. On Saturday, on Saturday, man, look on Saturday, man, look on Saturday. I go Mama Basira joint. If you see the correct amala chop for there, hey,
Oh,
oh,
hey,
when you
hey,
test Mama Basira amala,
hey.
you will know say you test food. All they different on a different level. Ma tell you, seriously speaking. But I don't say you want chop. You go like chop am, you go like test.
I don't know how. I
If
don't
you
know
want test,
how.
don't shy, don't shy. No, don't be shy. It's okay. You want to
You know
test
what?
it.
You know what's paining me? You know what's paining
What is
me?
paining you? What is paining you?
Everybody that is doing this thing that we actually do here, they have
Mm.
a co-host, a co-presenter that is maintaining steez, that is forming posh. He reached my door.
Oh
How would
my.
you come up here and say you eat amala? Can't you pretend a
Yeah,
little? What is
yeah,
wrong
what?
with
Yeah, what do you know the chop amala?
it?
I know say you longer through day for inside. No, just talk too much. You're longer. Okay, no problem. Okay, if you are interested, I can actually invite you tomorrow. Lunch on me. You go chop. You
All
go
right,
chop.
we'll get back to that one. We'll get back to that
Eh,
one. Let's get to the gist for today. As we all know, this particular program is supposed to be divided into 3 years. The program is supposed to be divided into three, but then for this particular episode, we'll just be doing the gist segment. Yes, we'll just be doing the gist segment for reasons best known to us. We think we should, take a break from inviting guests and just get to talk. So feel free at any point of the conversation to drop your comments as you're watching us live. You could drop your comments either on Facebook, either on YouTube, either on any social media platform. Yes, any social media platform that you're watching us from. You could just drop your comments there, and we would get back to you. So I have a couple of stories. Rather. I have a couple of stories that I would really, really, really like me and you to rub minds together. I could see on my table here, I have something from Moses Bliss. Yes, Moses Bliss announced a good news. It's actually good news, actually. Yes, it's actually good news. And what is the start of the beautiful week if a Wizkid is not in the news for that particular week? Ona Popsi actually did the news. Yes, Wizkid is on the news. So FC should be carrying shoulder right now. FC should be carrying shoulder right now. I say a couple of bad buzz. I saw a couple of bad girls in from a particular skit maker, from a particular content creator. I saw a couple of bad girls online. So this and many more stories are what we're going to be treating today. These and many more stories are what we're going to be treating today. So please, if you're watching right now, just share this particular video. Let the world know that FameIdols Hangout is actually here to stay. We're here to hang out. Me, Joy, and you watching this particular video right now. Just hit the like button, hit the share button, and do exactly as you are supposed to do. So, and with that, I'll be commencing the very first story for today. I'll be commencing the very first story for today, and I'm going to be starting with Moses Bliss. Yes, I'm going to be starting with Moses Bliss. Moses Bliss and his wife Maria actually announced over the weekend that they are welcoming their first child. They are welcoming their first child. As I said before, this particular one is actually good news. If you ask me, I feel it's something that should be celebrated. It's something that should be celebrated because, come on, I could remember a couple of last year, yes, I wanted to say a couple of days ago, but let's use it as it is. Last year, Moses Bliss got married to the love of his life, Maria. And these two has been an amazing couple. The two have been a very wonderful duo since that particular time. They've been doing things that they're supposed to do. A lot of people do not want to actually talk about this one, but Sita and shaking table is like 5 and 6. So I'm gonna say it. A lot of Nigerian girls were heartbroken with the announcement of Moses Bliss getting married. People that have started dating him in their mind, they actually, were very, very much heartbroken that he traveled outside the shores of Nigeria to actually select a wife. And so therefore, they are welcoming their first child together as a couple. Yes. So Joy. Okay, I'll come back to Joy because I really want to get her own, views, thoughts, and everything, starting from their, should I say, misunderstanding. Joy, are you there?
I'm there. Do you know that some ladies actually?
I believe Joy is actually having some kind of glitch right now. So I'll come back to Joy. I'll come back to Joy.
Calculating for Moses Bliss. They were calculating.
Come again, Joy. All right, like I said, I'll come back to Joy. I'd like to read the exact message that Moses Bliss actually dropped on Instagram. I'd like to read the exact message he dropped on Instagram. The couple's joint Instagram account actually posted made a particular post that was radiating with gratitude and faith, accompanied by the caption, "This is doing the Lord's." Okay, this is the doing of the Lord. Now unto him that is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or think. Unto him be glory. Amen. Ephesians chapter 3 verse 20 to 21. He even put us in a KJV. Yes, King James Version. And this one is actually, Okay, this one is actually a very beautiful one. And when I actually came about that particular post, I saw different people with different opinions on this particular one. But a lot. Okay, no. I beg your pardon. Not actually different opinions. I actually saw. For the first time, the internet was actually in unison and everybody was just typing congratulations. I saw a couple of celebrities that actually took out time to celebrate with the couples. A lot of people that have actually been rooting for these two for a very long time actually took out time to celebrate the couple. So I believe this is actually a welcome idea. It's actually a very welcome one. And I'm happy that the fact that the marriage is actually going well. And I strongly believe, because I can remember Moses Bliss in the just concluded Christian concert. I'm not going to mention the name right now. He was still very much active in ministry. His marriage did not in any way, slow down his, should I say, pace or his tempo in the work of the Lord, in the work of the ministry. So, Joy, you were saying something before,
Let me tell you one little gist, one little gossip I heard from some ladies. Do you know that some ladies were calculating for Moses Bliss when the wife got pregnant and when she gave birth? Can you believe that? I'm telling you, they were calculating. They even said that some people gave birth 6 months after wedding. Some people gave birth 7 months after wedding. This one gave birth 10 months after wedding. Please, it's not a thing of joy. Nigerian ladies, please let's take it easy. Let us take it easy. I said let us. I not say let you, or maybe I not say you should take it easy. I said let us take it easy. So don't come and attack me. I did not say it. I did not say it.
But
But I'm
you
so
know
happy
the
for
funny
Moses
thing
Bliss.
is,
You
Joy,
said
it actually takes me back to what I started this particular conversation with. It shows that
uh-huh.
people are angry. Ladies are angry with the fact that Moses Bliss actually went outside Nigeria to get a wife. So this
That is
particular
it.
conversation
Oh,
is just saying that yes, they are pissed, they are vexed. In fact, their blood they boil because a lot
that
of
boy,
people
the
were
boy.
saying,
Oh.
"Are you trying to say?" Because I do not know, Joy. I do not know if you follow the conversation that particular time. A lot of people were saying if Moses Bliss is trying to say the whole Nigerian ladies are not worthy enough to be his bride because he actually went outside of the country.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's true. That's
Were
true.
you were you were you part of the people that were making that particular statement? And I would like before we continue with the congratulations, now let's talk about this. Let's drag Moses Bliss a little. Mother God, sir, I want to drag you, yes. But are you actually of the opinion that yes, what he actually did was wrong, going outside to go and get married?
The truth. See, I did not say it. They said it. Some people said that it is wrong. I asked some
Okay.
people. They said it's wrong. I'm just telling you the gossip. Some people said it
Okay.
is wrong. You see that we don't have beautiful ladies in Nigeria. They said, not me. But for me, I think you can find love anywhere. I'm a good sister, so I think you can find love anywhere. So there's no problem. But some people said it's not good. Some people said it.
Oh,
Not
any which way, big ups to Moses Bliss. You're actually rooting for you, if I'm allowed to put it that way. And I appreciate the fact that yes, their marriage have actually been blessed with kids. Please, Nigerians, back off. Leave Moses Bliss and Maria alone. Whether they had a child 2 months after the wedding, it's nobody's business. It's nobody's business at all. They are married couples and they've been blessed with a child. We are wishing them as many child as they want. I do not go about wishing people children these days because it don't be as it gets. You understand? So as many children
okay.
as they want, we are wishing them. If one is enough for them, then we are not wishing them any more child. We are not wishing them any more child. Let them just stay
Yes.
as they are. And lastly, I'm of the opinion. I do not know if Joy would have a contrary opinion. I'm of the opinion that Moses Bliss' career, or should I say, music administration, his work, like that. I'm of the opinion that the fact that he's now fully married with a child, I'm thinking it's going to affect what he does. I'm thinking it's going to affect his career one way or the other.
Oh no, I don't think it's going to affect his career. Oh. It is not going to affect at all. In fact, Moses Bliss loved music. He loved to sing. Do you know that he released a song with the arrival of his child? There's a song on YouTube now. So just go on YouTube, go to Moses Bliss page, and you'll see this beautiful song he released to celebrate the birth of his child. So it is not going to affect his music. Well, we don't want to
Yes,
stop listening to Moses Bliss. Do you know what
in
it
as much
means?
as
So those girls that are bearing the heartbreak will stop listening to his voice. Please, please, please. No, no, no,
no,
no
no, I'm
way.
looking at it from an angle whereby now this is a newly wedded couple. They are still newlyweds, in as much as their marriage have actually lasted for a couple of months. They are still regarded as newlyweds, and now they just welcomed a child. They just welcomed the
Yes.
child. Moses Peace is a music minister. He is bound not to be in one place. He's bound to travel. Now, it's going to. I feel it's going to get to that point where he's supposed to choose between his family or his career because he is not supposed. Now, his wife is, should I say, a nursing mother. He's not supposed to just be leaving her at every given point, traveling from here to there, trying to deliver do the work he does. Let me put it that way, trying to do the work he does. It takes him to different countries, or even in Nigeria, different parts of the country at the same time. So now that he's in the papa, he's a father. He's a father. I just want to believe that
Yes.
he has to get to that point where he would need to choose his child or his music.
Moses Bliss is a responsible man. He knows how to
Okay.
set his priority right. See, let me tell you
Okay.
something. There's someone I've heard about, Eminem. You know Eminem, our American rapper Eminem.
Of
Eminem
course.
avoided going for, yes, Eminem, yes, hip hop, yes. And Eminem could not go for all shows that he was invited to. Why? Because he wanted to give some time to his daughter when she was growing up. Now she's all grown and everything is good. So I know I believe that Moses Bliss will do the right thing. There should be time for everything. time to be a father in the home, time to be a loving husband, and time to also face his career and keep entertaining we ladies, not only ladies, like entertaining the world.
You're not of God, please. He's a
So,
married
no,
man of
I'm
God.
talking
What do
about
you
those
mean
ladies that
entertaining?
were
Somebody is watching
heartbroken.
this one and you are saying you're entertaining we ladies.
I'm talking about ladies that were heartbroken, not we ladies, the ones that were heartbroken. The ones
Just be
that were
careful. I'm
heartbroken.
not entertainment enough for
No,
you.
the ones that some people were heartbroken now. You don't know. I'm just saying the heartbroken ladies. So that's it, not them. Uh-uh. But don't worry, no
Please
success is priority, right?
use
This
your
is
words
responsible.
correctly. I
So
cannot.
there's time for everything, and it will be all right.
All right, definitely will be all right. And I like the fact that you actually used I agree with what I said. So we might actually be seeing less of Moses Bliss for now. We might actually be seeing less of Moses Bliss for now. And I do not mind because it's not actually living his career. It's not actually, living the service or the work of God is actually doing. But then it's actually creating time for his family. He has to be there for the newly turned mother, the woman that is actually becoming a nursing mother. So he has to be there for her. He has to be present in the life of his child. He has to set the right example for his woman. So if we in the long run, if going forward we actually see less of Moses Bliss, it is not bad. And to you people that are actually wishing that one thing or the other will happen to Moses Bliss's marriage, this is for all of us.
Oh,
It will not work. It will
mm-hmm.
not work. If you are in
Oh,
this you have to dead that idea. It cannot happen. Nothing will happen to that marriage. You people that are
I
looking, they're
say
saying yes, you don't
amen.
have children, there is still hope for you. You can still come into the picture in the nearest future. Now there is a child,
I
and then you
say
can get it.
amen. Amen. For the sisters, I say amen. For the
To
sisters,
you
I say
people,
amen.
let me drop this last prophecy. Shut up, prophecy. I won't call them. What do I even want to call it? To you
Oh,
people
yeah,
out
important.
there that are like Joy and is looking for entertainment in somebody's husband, I tell you
Eh,
to focus.
whoa. You say wetin? I say for other ladies too. I did not mention my name inside. I say for other ladies. So for the sisters, I say amen for the heartbroken sisters. Hey, don't catch it.
All right.
For
And
the
with
heartbroken sisters, no.
yes, of
Hey.
course. With that, we say big ups to Moses Bliss. Big ups to Moses Bliss. We're actually rooting for the both of you. We're actually wishing the both of you well, and we hope this will not be a turning point because we see what you do. We see what you do one way or the other. In as much as it's mostly spoken about, should I say, regular artists, I believe even these guys in the Christian world are actually putting Nigeria on the global map. I've seen situations whereby they are recognized globally. I mean, just the other day, Nathaniel Bassi was invited to worship with the President of the United States on the 20th of this month. So I believe these people are actually doing well for themselves. One way or the other, they are putting Nigeria on the global map. So, as his marriage is being blessed with a child, we pray for more blessings on the life of Moses Bliss and Maria. We pray that they will continue waxing stronger and stronger and doing more in the kingdom work. See me already sounding like a pastor. Come on. This is why I like treating topics like this because it just changed the narrative people have about me. I'm already
Uh-huh.
prophesying, I'm already releasing Rema.
Well done.
All right,
I hear
so
you now. Your pastor said this is your
big up
year.
Moses, big up Maria. From all of us at FameIdols Hangout, we actually wish you well and we pray for more blessings upon your unity. And please, you people, for the sake of our mental health, to try to stay together. We do not want to start imagining a lot of things. Please, if we should stay together and continue waxing stronger, thank you very much. And with that, we draw the curtains on that particular topic. Yeah.
So we go to our very next topic, our finest, beautiful Nollywood writer, actress, Funke Akindele emerges as the second highest grossing writers in Nigeria. We are celebrating Funke Akindele today. Not only Funke Akindele, let me tell you, Funke Akindele and Stephen Oluboyo. They emerged as the top writers in Nigeria in 2024. We are proud of Funke Akindele, and you will not believe this. Funke Akindele and Collins Oko and Akinlabi Ishola, they emerged the Second, with 1.125 billion naira in box office. And you know the movie that ended them this spot. The movie that ended them this spot is this movie. Everybody loves Jennifer. We are so proud of Jennifer. We are proud of Jennifer. And for Stephen Oluboye, he emerged the first, not second. Fuka Kidele came second, but Stephen Oluboye emerged the first, the top first. And you know, let me mention the three movies. The three movies which end in this spot. Everybody loves Jennifer, Lakade, Band, and Buyu, and Aburu. The three movies are ending this spot, and we are so proud of them. And he emerged with this spot. He generated 1.38 billion naira in box office. Can you believe that? This is a wowing something. What do you think about it, Osita?
You know what is actually confusing me here is the fact that I use the word confused because it's the fact that these particular people actually are changing the narratives in the Nollywood industry. Because I could remember when you're talking about box office, you're talking about amounts like 20 million, you're talking about 10 million. But the fact that I'm seeing a billion, above a billion in box office, it is massive. It's something that should be celebrated. It's a feat worthy of celebrating because you know easy. You know, this
You
is
know it.
this is
You
redefining
know it
Nollywood.
at
If I
all.
like to put it that way. This is actually redefining Nollywood. It's actually setting the standard on a very different level. It's actually setting the standard on a very different level because now it has to tell those people that make substandard movies, those people that don't actually want to put in the work. It has to let them know that okay, things are no longer the same. Things are no longer the same. The way they do it those days, it's not working, and it has to change. It has to
Change,
change.
yeah.
So based on logistics, it's something worth celebrating. I can continue going on and on and on about everybody loves Jennifer. That particular movie is a milestone on its own. It sets the
Yeah.
standard. It changes the narrative. Let me put it that way. It changes the narrative of the Nigerian Nollywood industry. It's something that a lot of people have been talking about. Even me myself, I'm applauding Funke for this particular one. So, should I say, big ups to Funke Akindele. She is doing the right things. Yeah, she's doing the right things. She's doing
You know,
exactly what she's supposed to do.
going out to ask a lot of people about Funke Akindele, they say why she's talented. They love her because Funke Akindele has got herself. And I asked them, why do you love Funke Akindele? They said Funke Akindele is talented, she is kind, and she creates captivating stories. See, you know, so Funke Akindele, she's what to be celebrated. It is not today, not by today she start.
Not at all. Not at
So she's doing great. When I asked about Steven, you know, the fresh and innovative approach to his stories. He writes stories that have this, you know, Steven is versatile. He has this knack for delivering hits that appeal to a lot of viewers. So they love Steven, they love Puka and Kindele, and Puka, Steven, and all our great writers out there. We are proud of you. I asked some people, how do you think, what do you feel about this? They said Funke Akindele inspires us to want to write. So I know that there are still great talents in Nigeria. This makes us to be
yes.
proud to be Nigerian. There are still great talents in Nigeria that have not yet been identified. So this over, and it helps. It gives hope to those who are right to them to keep on doing what you're doing, improve on your skill. You know, learn, relearn, unlearn. You know, don't just be where you are. Learn, relearn, unlearn until you get to that spot you want. Funke will celebrate you. We are proud of you.
And you know, personally, another reason why I personally celebrate Funke Akindele is the fact that she has found a way, yes, she has found a way to, should I say, improve, to become better at what she does. Yeah, I can remember because I've been following Funke Akindele for quite a while. I've been following them as far back as Omogeto. Yes, Omogeto, the movie she released. I mean, the very
Yeah.
first version of Omogeto. I watched Omogeto the Saga. That is the remake of that particular movie. I watched should I say, Battle of Booker Street. I watched this particular movie, She Must Be Obeyed. I watched, I'm looking at, there is one I'm trying to remember here. Jennifer's Diaries. I actually watched a couple of episodes from them, Jennifer's Diaries. And
Yes.
one thing I've actually noticed in all of them is she's becoming better rather. She's becoming better. The standard of her movie is actually going up. You see her storytelling skills, her cinematography angle, everything she puts into Omogeto, when you're watching the very next movie back on Bulka Street, you see it is better. She is actually improving. You would see the growth. The growth is very, very evident. And that's actually one thing personally I enjoy from Funke Akindele movies. Permit me to drag Asaba once again. That has been my major problem with movie makers in Asaba, because they keep doing exactly the same thing. Another set of people that is not taking Ostar Gentleman we drag them is YouTube movie makers. It seems there is just one particular story on YouTube. Once you're watching a Nigerian movie on YouTube, the two of them will fall in love, their family will be against it, and then they will have to fight for the love. They will later live happily ever after. That is the only
storyline every time. The same storyline every time. But do you know that as about movie makers, they are making waves on YouTube? Do you know that? You know they're making waves on YouTube.
That is the funny thing. That is the funny thing. You know, I've noticed that
they're making their money on YouTube. So what are you? They're making their waves on YouTube. So what are you saying?
It is even my major problem, because now you see a lot of people have actually left the art of filmmaking, because filmmaking is supposed to be an art. A lot of people have even left the art of filmmaking and now trying to focus on let's just make money. They are not investing their time to actually bring out the beauty of these particular stories. They are not even trying to pass the
film not making money. Is film not making money? She's not making money.
Making money the right way.
Yes.
You can
they are also making money in the right way. They are also making money in the right way. Are you the one writing the script for them? You're not the one writing their script for them. Whether they are Asaba movie makers or YouTube movie makers, they are making their money. They are writing their scripts, making their money, and Bufunke is also making their money. So what is your problem with them?
Just like me and plenty other people that actually watch Nigerian films, Nollywood in quotes here, because I'm trying to even introduce some of them to the cinema movies, yes, the standard cinema movies, which is the Nollywood that I like. You understand? I'm trying to introduce some of them. My friend Pharaoh, he doesn't for any reason watch Nigerian film, because he says they are doing exactly the same thing. Now, a lot of people are
not all of them are doing the same thing. Not all of them are doing the same thing.
What you have to understand is on YouTube they are doing the same thing. In the whole of Asaba, everybody making movie in Asaba, they're actually doing the same thing. If people are not interested in investing money to make
YouTube, you see, when you go to YouTube, there's so many things that will entertain you on YouTube. When you go to different producers are there, they will entertain you on YouTube. So they are not all doing the same thing.
I've actually gone around. I'm actually big on Nollywood movies here. So I take out my time to go through these things before I make any statements at all. And I'm telling you that majority of the movie makers on YouTube are just there because okay, they heard one or two people are making it and they decide to enter. They do not take out their time to actually streamline what exactly message they want to pass from their movie. And even now, if you notice, that become a trend. It has become a trend on YouTube. Everybody wants to own a TV. Everybody wants to have their own platform. You see artists that are meant to be doing collabos with their various artists. They are meant to be trying to feature in it.
Those people you are talking about. Let me tell you something. Those people you are talking about, they actually started from somewhere. Just like Funke. Funke started from somewhere. And she's growing. So they are also growing. Some of them, if you check the they're making now, you not believe it. I'm telling you, I'm not even as about movie makers. Some of those some of those are YouTube movie makers. Those who make their YouTube movies and the rest of them to share on YouTube. If you check the kind of movies they make now, you will not believe it. They started from somewhere. Some don't have any support. They don't have any financial support and the rest of it, but they are still doing great. It shows that Nigerians are talented. Nigerians are talented. And people are not supposed to make movie. See, movie is for fun. You should watch movie, laugh, watch movie, be entertained, that kind of thing. That's why you're watching movie. You're not watching movie to be so serious and all those things. Watch movie to have fun and be entertained. And they are entertaining you. If they're not entertaining you, you will not watch it. So they are entertaining you, and when you watch it, you laugh. Your friend it's for fun, it's for entertainment. And Funke is doing the same thing. Okay? Funke, she started from somewhere. From somewhere. So YouTube movie makers, I'm defending you, okay? I'm defending you. So just come and like this video right now and let him know that I'm defending you. Okay, you are making your movies from your own financial resources. It's not easy. You think it's easy? It's not easy at all at all. They are doing their best, seriously. Don't get it from somewhere. And then she has grown to this level, which we celebrate. We are happy for her, and many people look up to her. So many people, they look up to her, and we are happy for her. So Akindele, you're doing great. We're happy for you. But those YouTube movie makers, as about movie makers, they are also doing great. They are, watching you give them hope to keep on pushing for the best. Keep on
All
moving
right,
forward, pushing for
Joy,
the best.
Joy, 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 Joy.
Okay,
Can I talk now?
fine, talk, no problem.
Thank you very much. Now, what I would like you to understand. Allow me to talk. You see, when you were talking,
No
I even
problem.
leave
I
the
said no
video.
problem now.
Allow
No
me to
problem.
talk. If you
No
cut me, we'll
problem.
fight.
No
So,
problem.
what I want you to understand now is, movie making is supposed to be an art. One thing I've actually respected Funke Akindele for over the years, for a very long time, is the growth you spoke about. She has found a way to, in all she has been doing, she has found a way to go. The way she started her movie making to this particular point, you obviously see the improvement, you obviously see the growth. Now, if you are a movie maker, in as much as you are out there to make money, in as much as the sole aim is supposed to be, I want to make money for these things, you should also try to put in the effort, because the people watching these movies are not dumb. The people watching this movie, like, if you watch the standard of movie Funke is doing while she's making money, you would see that the other people making movies, especially, I'm not just trying to bring down anybody here. I'm just talking generally on what I've seen on YouTube and people making Asaba Wood in quotes. Yes, the standard of movie has been the same. There is no form of improvement. There is no form of effort. In fact, you would see obvious mistake. Like I was watching a YouTube movie once, and I saw somebody waking up from sleep. This person is literally waking up from sleep with bridal makeup, putting on heels.
I don't
You
believe that.
understand?
No, I don't believe that. You know what I'll encourage
No,
you to do? Just, no, let me encourage you to do something. Pick up one producer on YouTube and just follow that producer. You will see from
I
where they
am
started
happy.
till to
What you
now
don't
is
understand
different.
is,
If
what you
you
don't
go
understand
back, if you go back to when Funke started till now, you'll see that there is growth. There is growth. So pick up one producer, check when they started till now, you'll
I
see that
put
there
it
is
to
growth.
you.
There is
I put it to
growth.
you, Joy, because I'm not speaking from a very hollow point of view. I put it to you, if not because of one or two, I will start calling names. I'll call names of producers that I've been following for a very long time, and they are doing exactly the same thing. I can
You
call.
are,
Don't tempt me.
no way, I don't
Don't
believe
tempt
that.
me.
I don't believe that. I don't
And
believe that.
people,
Let me tell you something. I don't believe that. You see this on
you know
YouTube.
what is
Let me
paining
tell
me
you
the
something. You
most?
see
You know
those
what is
Asaba
paining?
movie, eh? You see those Asaba movies, eh?
Should I
Let me
tell
tell
you
you
what's paining
something.
me?
Let me tell you my own now. Let me tell you my own now. Just wait. Let me tell you my own. You see those Asaba movies, huh? You see those Asaba movies. When I speak to my wait now, I have some friends living outside the country in the UK, in the United States. Some of my friends who live there. They tell me when I watch when I watch Asaba movies on YouTube, they are entertained, they laugh, they are happy. The pressure of the day's work, just goes. It has a way of melting the pressure of the day's work. So when they watch Asaba movies, they are entertained. It seems as if they are back at home in Nigeria. I'm telling you. So those Asaba movie makers we talk about, they are entertaining and they are growing. If you watch some of them, they are growing. You know this man they call.
Basically,
You know this
you
man. Okay. You
actually,
know this man they call them. Let me mention one person. Ugezu J Ugezu. Have you heard of him before?
I know him very well. I've actually worked with
Uh-huh.
him.
So you cannot tell me that that man is not improving. You cannot tell me that from where he started till now, he's still on the same level. No way. No
See,
way.
let me start from
No
the
way.
very
I'm
first thing you
telling
said.
them all.
Let me start from the very
No
first thing
way.
you said. Should I talk? Let me start from the very first thing you said. You mentioned people outside Nigeria. That is my major concern, because when I was in secondary school, I would never forget, GSS2 precisely. I met somebody that was just coming back from the US. He is a Nigerian. His name is Uche. Chuku. He's a Nigerian, but he's based in the US. He grew up practically in the US and he just came into Nigeria. And he told me personally that his idea of a Nigeria is a very, very terrible one, thanks to the kind of movies he watches online. He was very particular about Asabawood. You understand? He was very particular about Asabawood. Joy, me and you have always been talking about putting Nigeria out there. No, let me finish. We've always been particular about putting Nigeria out there on the global map for something positive. Every single review you would get for movies made by Kemi that we talked about on last episode of this particular show, every review you see that we get from Funke Akindele, Gabriel Afolayo, his elder brother Kule Afolayo. I could go on and on and on about people that are actually putting in the work to make the Nigerian movie industry, to make Nollywood look exactly how it should look. You would see that the reviews you are going to be getting are very beautiful reviews. But when it comes to this Asabawood, these YouTube movies you are talking about, it becomes a different ball game. You see, these people are just making a Nigeria look bad. These people you're talking about, most times they might actually be mocking Nigerians. They might actually be putting it's not all about entertainment. It's not about entertainment.
No. I don't agree with you. I don't agree.
See, I want to understand something.
I don't agree.
Wait, I want you to understand something. The dream of every Nollywood actor is to be featured in Hollywood movies. The dream of most of the people that are doing movies in Nigeria are, I want to travel abroad. I want to be featured on Hollywood movies on the big stage. How many Hollywood artists, how many Hollywood actors can comfortably say they want to feature in these Asaba movies? How many of them can say, I want to feature in these YouTube movies? It is substandard.
Many of them. Yes, many of them will comfortably say, I want to feature in Asaba movie. There are reasons. Yes, many of them will say that. Let me tell you something. Do not forget the days of your little beginning. Many of them. Okay, most of these cinema movies you see, is it not, most of these cinema movies you see. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you my own. These cinema movies you watch, where are the locations of these cinema movies? Here in Nigeria, some in Asaba, some in Ogun State. Different places. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You know why other African countries love to? Okay, fine. Do you know why other African countries watch our movie? They watch our movie on YouTube because they love our movie. Okay, cinema movies are not on YouTube. Before they come on YouTube, it takes time. Yes, you know. Yes, you don't. Okay, look at. Tell me, everybody loves Jennifer. Is it on YouTube?
It should not be on YouTube.
No. Yes or no? Excuse me.
The Hollywood industry we are looking up to, how many of their movies are on YouTube?
Excuse me. Everybody loves Jennifer. Is it on YouTube?
It should not be on YouTube.
No,
That is the point. It should not be on YouTube.
No, is the answer. So they love our movies. They love our African movies. Africans, not just those living abroad. Africans in our African countries, they love our YouTube movies. When you hear them talk about it, go on YouTube. When you stream on YouTube and you see the comments they make about our movies, wow! And those are Asaba movies, oh, not cinema movies. Not cinema.
Right.
Asaba movies.
With that, I would say personally, that is the more reason why YouTube movies should do better. That is the more movies why Asabawood should do better. Everything I'm going to be saying here,
they are growing. Follow, just pick one person and follow.
You know the funny thing. Be truthful. These Asaba movies that you're saying they are growing. They've been doing these things before we started hearing about cinema movies. They have been on this as far back as I can remember. You know, the funny thing is, when Nollywood, I can remember the old Nollywood here. I can remember movies like Construction in London. I can remember a couple of Nollywood movies, and I'll put it to you, they were beautiful. Nollywood classics were beautiful, and along the way, they lost it. Now, wait, let me finish. You said they are growing. How long have they actually been growing? Now, You know, I
I will
said
agree with
something. I
you.
said something. I
You
said
said you
something. I
love.
said
You
something.
said you.
Sure, sure, wait. Wait, I said something. I said something. I said if you place Funke's movies, start from Omogeto the Saga to Everybody Loves Jennifer, you would see the growth. Even somebody that doesn't watch Nollywood movies would see the growth. But if you place 90%, if not 100% of all the Asaba movies, I'm even bringing out Ugezu J Igezu. If you place his movies on a platform, you would see that he has been doing the same thing from the beginning to this very point. The only difference you would get is maybe a more beautiful camera quality. You would see but it's exactly the same storyline. They are doing exactly the same thing and expecting a different result. You said
Let me tell you
YouTube is more
something.
popular. You said YouTube is more
Okay.
popular. So that is the more reason why they are supposed to even put more effort than these cinema movies that we are talking about. Because since they are the favorites of
Okay.
everybody,
Let me
since
tell you
other
something.
people are looking at this movie, then I feel they should do better and stop painting us black. If you want to do movie, invest
Okay.
your
Let me tell you
money,
something. Let me tell you something.
invest your time, invest your effort in making a movie. It should not be a rush. You don't just come out because everybody is doing it and you want to do it. No, you have to know exactly what you're doing. With this few points of mine, I hope I've been able to confuse you and not convince you that YouTube movies have to do better. Thank you.
Let me tell you something. You said you love Osofia in London, right?
Yes.
Osofia in London was not. Osofia, it is not a cinema movie, and you love that
I
movie.
put it to you,
That
it
movie.
is cinema movie
Let me tell you
standard.
something. The producer of that movie then and now, they are on a different level now. Do you know Stephen Oluboye that we celebrate today? Stephen Oluboye, who is the top writer in 2024. Stephen Oluboye with 1.138 billion naira. You know, Stephen Oluboye started from Aki and Popo. You remember Aki and Popo? Years
Yes, sir.
back, Aki and Popo story years back. That was where he started
Yes.
from. You know how long it has taken him to build till today, improve on the level he is at now. Do you know how long it has taken him?
Well,
So
it would
please,
amaze
let me
you.
tell you something. Let me tell you something. I encourage these YouTube movie makers. I encourage Asaba movie makers. They are doing great. Okay, they are doing great and they are growing. They are doing great. They are growing and they are doing their best. Okay, people love their
All
movies.
right. They are doing
People
great.
love their movies.
They
They
are
love
doing
watching
their
their
best.
movies. Yes, they are doing great.
All right, all right, all right. With that, we say once again, big ups to Funke Akindele, big ups to Olu. Yes,
Stephen
big ups to
Oluboye.
exactly. Big ups to Stephen Oluboye. We're wishing them well, and we're hoping that their influence, their should I say efforts, would actually be emulated by more movie makers. They actually see the reason why they need to invest effort into exactly what they are doing. So big up to Funke. You know, Osita has always been rooting for you. Big up to Stephen. We would like to see more from you this 2025. Please, at any point in time where you're watching this particular broadcast, I would like you to always know that you can leave your comments and would attend to them immediately. If you drop your comment live as you're watching this, then definitely we would attend to your comments. We would read it live and we would let the world know your own opinion. If you agree with me, Osi Kamari Gentleman, about Funke Akindele and Asaba Wood and YouTube movies, please drop your comments right now. Wherever you're watching for, you could leave comments at any point of this particular video. And with that, I'll be going to the very next story. With that, I'll be going to the very next story. And this particular one is something that had people buzzing. It had the internet buzzing. I personally, Mr. Gentleman, I watched this video. I watched trending video. It was all over. A lot of people were, of the opinion that no, it shouldn't be. What am I talking about? Actress Bolaji Ogunmola actually came out to finally clear the air about her trending video where it became viral. Yes, it became viral. A viral video on the 9th of January where she was caught kissing actor Daniel Effiong. Yes, in that particular video, she was caught kissing actor Daniel Effiong, and a lot of people had different opinions because based on logistics, Daniel is a married man. Daniel is a married man, and a lot of people were of the opinion that why should you, for any reason, to be kissing somebody's husband. Now she came out. She came out to say, "I'm looking for her exact comments on this particular one. I'm looking for her exact comment for this particular one. If it was there, because finally she spoke amidst the backlash and dragging that happened on X. She said she is an actress. Daniel is an actor. Now Daniel didn't come to that particular set as a husband. He came there as a professional actor, and he delivered as a professional actor. That he was not there as somebody's husband or as an actor. So people should let a sleeping dogs lie, according to her. People should let a sleeping dogs lie, because she said that this particular video that was viral actually made 1.3 million impressions. That is a 16-second video. That is the aim of that particular video, to raise dust on social media, media. So based on logistics, I feel this particular one is Joy, what do you think?
You know one thing now. Okay, I heard the story about Bolaji. Bolaji is a great actress. We love her and all. But do you know what? Bolaji came out to let people know that he should learn to differentiate fiction from reality. This is a professional video. So one of those things happen in a professional video. If you ask me, was Daniel professional? Yes. Was Bolaji professional? Yes. They were both professional, and they know that it is a professional promotional video for the upcoming movie, which will be coming out in the cinema February by February. It will be in the cinema by February. So I don't know why people are just all about the whole thing and the rest of them. So please, it was a professional video. Please, you should just calm down on the whole problem. It was a professional video. Nobody should keep
Joy,
dragging Bolaji.
I'd like to ask you a question.
Okay, ask me any question you want to ask me.
Tomorrow you're scrolling down social media, maybe TikTok or Instagram, whatever social media it is, and you see a video of your husband kissing another woman. Would you still have the same countenance you have now?
Let me tell you something. If I
Don't
get
tell me
married to a
something. This is
man,
a yes or no
let me answer
question,
your
Joy.
question.
Would you
Let me
still have
answer your
this
question
countenance?
now. Let me answer your question. Let me answer your question. Daniel hates him. Is a movie actor. Okay? As a movie actor, I know that it can happen. I know it can happen. I'm matured now. I know it can happen. So when I see this kind of thing, I know that it's part of the promotional video, and it can happen. Okay? I won't get angry with all the issues. I won't.
So you will not have an issue with that at all, seeing your husband kissing. Did you watch that video? I seriously wish you actually watched that particular video, because even me that is a guy felt somehow. Even me that is a guy actually felt somehow, because I watched the video, and yes, he was being professional, but he is somebody's husband, for crying out loud. He is not supposed to do certain things as somebody's husband. Now, there are better ways to show your professionalism. There are better ways to show your professionalism. In as much as you are somebody's husband, in as much as you're trying your best to make this particular thing trend, I strongly believe it would have made more sense. It would have made more sense if they look for, even movie filmmakers here, even there are better things that they can actually do. Yeah, there are better things that they can actually do, and they try to exploit things like this, because they know Nigerians will definitely react to things like this. Now they are actually intentionally setting up people like this, not minding what this might actually do for somebody's marriage, not minding what this might actually do for somebody's personal life. Now I'm looking at it from the perspective whereby I am an actor. Yes, I'm an actor. I am a professional actor, for that matter. If eventually I should get married to an actress, I know from a professional point of view, I'm supposed to do anything the script wants me to do. But I'm supposed to also be able to turn down certain things in order to respect the institution of marriage. As a married person, I'm not supposed to do certain things. Now, I personally am of the opinion that Mercy Johnson Okoje here, I am of the opinion that the kind of movie she did before she was married and the kind of movie she did as a married woman, it has changed a lot. I'm sure couple of producers were still approaching her, couple of producers were still, on her neck to do certain kind of movies, but she obviously turn them down. Mercy Johnson aside, I could say the same for Adesua. Since she got married to Banky W, she has changed the pattern of movies she does. She's still very professional. She still does the best kind of movies she can do. But there's been a visible reduction on the level of intimacy in her movies. I can also mention Regina Daniel. Personally, I've noticed that since she became a married woman, she has reduced intimacy rather in movies. So also, I do not see the reason why Daniel, being a married man, would actually allow, you know, should I say, this kind of thing should happen, would actually allow some I'm looking for the right word to use. I'm looking for the right word to use, because I see no reason why as a married man you would allow something of this magnitude to happen. Please, it is all shades of wrong, and producers, movie makers should endeavor to stop outrightly, yes, should endeavor to stop using things like this to promote their movies. There are better ways to hit promotion. Come on, learn from the likes of Funke Akindele. I would always make reference rather to Funke Akindele, because she knows her onions. She promoted her movies without using one kissing video or the other. She promoted her movies without using any kind of should I say explicit content. I'm looking for the right English word to use right now, but she did her best and it sold. It made we have the figures it made in box office, so I should not be the one beating the drums for this particular movie. So you as a movie maker, respect people's marriages. There are better ways you can actually promote your work. There are better ways you can actually go about things like this without jeopardizing somebody's marriage. Now, I'm not in support of people actually dragging Daniel, but I strongly believe Daniel can do better. I strongly believe every married professional out there can actually do better. Yes, can actually do better. That is, I believe, the same reason why you would hear in the medical world, you would I have not actually confirmed from a medical person, but I've heard situations whereby they would say, as a medical doctor, you should not operate, or should I say operate, yes, you should not operate on your family member. But things like this, in as much as that person is very professional, when it comes to family, there should be exceptions. So to every movie maker out there, I'm sounding this as a warning. You are free to take it as a warning, that's fine, but you should not jeopardize people's marriage. You should not put people's marriage out for things like this. And I'm going to be agreeing with Abolaji on this particular one, in as much as she's trying to buttress the fact that he was being professional, but then subsequently there are other people that could do this, or there are better ways to actually gain numbers in advertising and putting the movie work out there without involving a married man kissing another woman so passionately. Please, for me, gentlemen, I feel that is very wrong, and I'm calling on every movie maker out there. Please, we can do better. We can do better. Please, we can do better. Men no go bring quarrel. There is no man out there that would be comfortable watching your woman kissing another man in the name of professionalism. So also, men should not be doing things like this. You should not. You are the one in limelight. You should not be, kissing another woman and saying it's you being a professional. Please, we would have to put that in check. And with that, I'll be moving on to the very next story. But before I enter the next story, I'd like to inform you about the FameIdols Got Talent season 2. Just as we've concluded the season 1 of the FameIdols Got Talent, I'm trying to make you understand that the season 2 would be up in no distant time. The season 2 would be up in no distant time. So are you a creative out there? Are you somebody that you actually wanted a platform where you can actually showcase your talent, let the world know about exactly what you do, exactly what you can do rather, and win money from yourself. The cash prize of this particular season is $500,000 naira. That is 500,000 naira. And this is actually an open call to every actor, dancer, every artist, singer, model, every content creator, makeup artist, whatsoever you do on the creative space. Even if you're a fire artist, even if you are a dancer. I believe I've mentioned dancer before. Whatsoever you do on the creative space, this is an open call to you. Please rush to our website, www.fameidols.com. I take that again, www.fameidols.com. Rush to the website, get signed up, very important, get signed up, and you would see on the website how you can participate for the Fame Idols Got Talent Season 2. You would see how you can participate for the Fame Idols Got Talent Season 2. That is the registration, and everything you need to know is on the website. So please, if you are a creative out there, if you're in the creative space, this is a call out for you to know that there are things you are supposed to be doing. And with that, I'll move on to the very next story on my table. And do not forget that Fame Idols Hangout actually come your way 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Today being the first episode of this particular week. So we'll be here again on Wednesdays and on Fridays by 8 p.m. So to the very next story, this particular one is putting Olamide Baddo in a limelight. I strongly believe I was super excited when I saw this particular story, not just for anything, but because I believe Olamide should get as much recognition as he can get. Olamide has been doing amazing from the very beginning. Olamide has been doing beautiful from the very beginning till this very day. What am I talking about? A Nigerian rapper, Olamide, has reached a significant milestone in his career as he surpasses 1 billion streams on Spotify. And this particular one, he is actually the first African rapper to surpass 1 billion streams. This is a feat worthy of should I say emulation. This is a feat worthy of celebration, because a lot of artists out there, especially in the genre of music Olamide actually does, have not actually done this particular one. They have not actually gotten to this particular stage, because, as I said, it is something worthy of emulation. And Olamide has found this way to actually blend Afro-pop and rap. As we all know, Olamide is a very multi-talented rapper. And not just a rapper, Olamide has actually discovered a couple of artists in the music space. He's actually brought to fame and maintained that, should I say, stardom for a couple of artists. We heard about the likes of Lil Kesh, we heard about the likes of Adekunle Gold, we heard about the likes of Ashake. I can go on and on and on about something that Olamide actually made their career. So at this particular point, when he's actually winning this particular one, when he's actually setting the standard as being the first African rapper to surpass 1 billion streams, is a bit worthy of emulation. And do not forget that sometime last year, Olamide was actually nominated for the Grammy Awards, which is the highlight of every musician's career. The fact that he didn't win this particular award is not so bad. It was actually given to Tyler from South Africa. But being nominated is a great feat on its own. I'm talking about his collaboration with Ashake, that is on track Amapiano. Yes, Amapiano. It got the attention of the organizers of the Grammy Award. Joy.
You know, I went to the street and I took to the street asking some people about Olamide. Why do they love Olamide? Why do you love Olamide? You cannot believe what they told me. Someone said Olamide is kind. I would love Olamide. Yes, I went to the street to ask some Olamide's fans why they love him. Some said Olamide is kind. That why they love him. Some said they love the way he blends Yoruba songs with rap. The way he raps Yoruba language. It's so it's on another level. That's what I love Olamide. And another person said, I love Olamide because he recommended me to Davido. That's why someone said I love Olamide. And another person said, I love Olamide because of the positive impact he has in my life. So these things we are celebrating about Olamide today, coming out as the first African rapper on Spotify with 1 billion views. It's 1 billion stream. It is a thing of joy. It's a great achievement. It is a great achievement. I don't. What more can someone ask for? What more can someone ask for? We're not looking at this kind of level. At least we're talking about maybe celebrating 1 million or 1,000, a million, but billion. Billion. I think Olamide deserves this. I feel that he deserves, and his fans out there, his loyal fans out there, we also agree that Olamide deserves this because it's not easy. I've noticed something. When you are able to use your normal, your African language, either you're using Igbo or Yoruba, any language, of course. You rap with your own African language. It shows it shows that you love your language, and people appreciate those kind of songs. People appreciate those kind of songs, which is what Olamide is doing. Olamide raps in Yoruba, and when he raps with Yoruba, mixing it with Afrobeat sounds. Oh my goodness, people love that. So people love the way he sings, love the way he raps in Yoruba, and it is taking in places. Olamide, we are proud of you. This is a big win for you. Keep it up, Olamide. We love you.
Yes, of course. So we love you, Olamide, and from all of us at Fame Idols Hangouts, we pray that you continue waxing stronger, developing artists, bringing out talent, letting the world know about people in the street. Just one feature from Olamide changed Portable story, changed Dazu story. So I strongly believe Bado is a force to reckon with in the music industry. He's a force to reckon with, especially in the Nigerian space, and he has been doing amazing. But then I'm still patiently waiting for features of Olamide with foreign artists, and that is actually what I'm waiting for. I'm not sure I've heard any song that is Olamide and a foreign artist. I'm not sure I've heard any song that is Olamide and a foreign artist. So that is what I'm actually waiting for.
Yes, there is no song now with Olamide and foreign artists, but this shows that our Nigerians and musicians are doing their best, and we are a force to reckon with on the global scale. So we are doing our best, and we're really really great. I love Olamide, and his fans love him, and we're proud of him.
All right, to the next story.
So to our next story, all of you all know Mr. Macaroni, our skit comedy maker who makes us laugh, makes us always want to go on YouTube and watch his comedy skit. Well, this story, I'm not sure you're going to like this story, but we bring you all the juicy gossip and everything happening around the world. So Mr. Macaroni says and vows that he will continue to ignore the governor of Lagos State in the person of Governor Sanwo-Olu. Now, this issue started on YouTube, that is on Twitter, X, now X. It started on Twitter on X when one Twitter handler, John Oyesile, who accused Mr. Macaroni of disrespecting the Lagos State government. What did Mr. Macaroni say? Mr. Macaroni said he will continue to ignore the Lagos State governor, and he gave reasons for that. He gave reasons for he continued to snub and ignore the Lagos State governor. He said, I will not, let me read it the way he said. He said, I will not mingle with the government that stripped me naked, beat and brutalized me. Can you imagine that? I don't blame Mr. Macaroni for what he said. Who will want to associate with a governor who beats, stripped him naked and brutalized him? And he also said, I will continue to ignore your government. It doesn't mean anything to me. Anytime you slaves bring up this matter, I will send you to your master. So says Mr. Macaroni. So, Osita, with all these issues, I do not think that Mr. Macaroni has done anything wrong in continuing to ignore the Lagos State governor. On a normal scale, if someone does that to a person, beat up a person, brutalize this person, treat him in a dehumanizing manner, who will want to keep associating with a person who does that to him? Who? No one wants to continue to do that. Yes.
I personally remembered when this particular story started. I believe in the year 2021. That is following up after what happened at Lekki Toll Gate in the year 2020. I saw a video outside where Mr. Macaroni was saying that he was actually brutalized by the Nigerian police force. He alleged that he was brutalized by the Nigerian police force, where he was saying that he was tortured, he was, stripped naked. Yes, where he was saying he was actually stripped naked. I believe that's when this particular thing started, and he's saying he cannot go through that because, according to Macaroni, he said when he was in their custody, they told him he should stop attacking. Or let me look for the exact words that he said. He said they told him he should stop disrespecting the governor or something of that nature. I'm looking for the exact words that okay, they told me to stop disturbing. Yes, disturbing is the word. They told me to stop disturbing the governor, he said, underscoring heavy-handed approach he faced. So according to him, he went through everything he went through simply because he was speaking to the governor of Lagos State. So therefore, trying to that is alone the reason why he chose to ignore the governor of Lagos State. But then I've always been big on, yes, a lot of people might not actually agree with me, but I've always been big on respecting constituted authority. I've always been big on respecting constituted authority. In as much
Now,
as you do not like a particular person personally, if you do not respect him, you should respect his office as the governor of Lagos State. You should respect his office as the governor of Lagos State. You might not like what he's doing, you might not like the way he's doing what he's doing, but he is still the elected governor of Lagos State. So, Mr. Macaroni, I feel he was wrong for snubbing the governor. I feel he was wrong for snubbing the governor. He might not like his person, His Excellency Babaji Sanwo-Olu. He might not like his person, but you have to respect his office. He is still the governor of Lagos State and should be respected.
Yes, let me tell you something. There is no problem. It should be respected, which is true. I agree, it should be respected. No problem with that. Do you know what Mr. Macaroni is advocating for? Mr. Macaroni is advocating for accountability in leadership. He's speaking against oppression. How can Mr. Macaroni not be given how can the right to freedom of speech be taken away from him? How can it be taken away from him? Huh? So he's advocating for accountability in leadership and against oppression. That is oppression. If you cannot speak, if our leaders are not doing the right thing and it comes up to speak against it, he has the right to speak against it. He has the right to speak against it. So speaking against it does not mean that he does not have respect for the governor. He does not have respect for those in authority. It does not mean that. He has respect for them. But it doesn't mean that when you see someone doing what is not right, there's nothing wrong in you speaking up against it. There's nothing wrong in that. And going out to ask, when I took this to the streets and asked some Nigerians, they also expressed the same views about this. They also expressed the same views about it. Okay, so if going out to speak up against oppression, there's nothing wrong in that. Most Nigerians share the same views with Mr. Macaroni. They share the same views, as in the same grievances with the government. So there is nothing wrong in what he said.
It is one thing to speak freely. It's one thing to exercise your right to freedom of speech, and it is another thing to be disrespectful to the elected governor of Lagos State. Snubbing is wrong. Snubbing your governor is wrong. You do not.
Do you think that he's trying to seek maybe public approval, or this is a publicity stunt? This is not a publicity stunt. It's not. This is his personal stand against injustice. And snubbing is not disrespectful. It's a form of protest. It is not disrespectful. It is let me tell you something. Mr. Macaroni is taking this personal, and so many Nigerians are also taking it personal. Okay, when people come together and speak against injustice, speak against oppression, and advocate for accountability in leadership, there is nothing wrong in that. There's nothing wrong in that. Okay, fine.
Personally, if you are at home, your child should not be comfortable with something you did, and this particular child should decide to snub you. Would that be disrespectful?
If my child is not comfortable with what I did and my child snub me, it is not my duty to ask. What is the problem? What can we do about it? Yes. When the people, see, let me tell you something. When the people come out to protest against something that they don't like, the government should listen and then find solution to it. That is the thing. When people come out to protest about a particular issue, when people come out to protest about a particular matter, that issue should be looked into. The government is not a child. The government are matured, reasonable, responsible people. And yes, I'm saying that they are responsible. So as responsible people, they should look into they should look into a matter. When an issue comes up, when something happens in the country, when something happens in a state, the governor of that state is supposed to look into that matter. What happened? What are we going to do about this? How are we going to make the lives of people better? Okay?
Joy,
How are we going to make the lives of people?
go far. Listen, you dey talk go far. The government is not a child. Yes, the same relationship that the governor has with Mr. Macaroni as the governor to his citizen is the same relationship you as a mother has to your child. Now, the governor is in a position of authority. He is the constitutional authority, for crying out loud. The child can be the citizen of that particular state. So when Macaroni is snubbing the governor of the state, it can be likened to your child snubbing you as a mother. And you did not answer if that is disrespectful. You just started talking about accountability. Is it disrespectful?
You asked me. Okay, you asked me if that is disrespectful. You asked me, is that disrespectful? Let me tell you something. You asked me, is it disrespectful? And yes. I know where this issue is coming from. It's coming from I did something wrong. But yes, that what you said. You said you did something wrong. Your child is not happy with what you did, and then your child is snubbing you. I know already that my child is snubbing me because of what I did. So what should I do? If I was in position of the governor, what will I do? I will call you to order. If I was
I'm not asking you what to do. My question is it disrespectful? Can you answer me? Is it disrespectful,
It is not disrespectful. It is not disrespectful.
It's not disrespectful.
You have a right. If you don't feel like speaking, you have a right to silence. You have a right to speak. Yes. It is not disrespectful.
It's not disrespectful.
It's not disrespectful. Do you know why? When your child disrespects you, do you know? Let me tell you something. When your child snub you, do you know what you do? Let me tell you something. When your child snub you, you need to go look into the matter. Why is my child snubbing me? What is going on? Okay, have you spoken to that child? What is the problem? Let us talk about it. Have you tried to find a solution to the issue? Have you tried to find a solution? Let us look into this. What is the problem? What are we going to do about it? Huh? You've not done that. You just assume. Let me tell you something. When you keep making children afraid of speaking to their parents, or they are not able to express their self, expose their emotions, you on the part of parents and child, since you use parents and child, when children are not able to express their emotions, they're not able to say what goes on in their minds, they're not able to tell their parents what is happening, you don't see any reaction. It doesn't show that that child is a human being. Every human being has emotions, and when something happens to them, they react to that emotion. That shows that you are a functioning human being. You react to that emotion, and government is not a child. Okay, I'm just saying because you use the example of a child. A human being reacts to emotion.
Right.
If your children don't react, thank you. So your children have a right to react. They have a right to react to their emotions, and then you put them in the right path. You talk to them. Let us find out what we're going to do about this matter. That's the way it is done. So I think no matter what happens to Macaroni,
thank you very much. Thank you. I am still personally of the opinion that there are better ways to actually talk to considered authorities. There are better ways to portray your points. There are better ways to carry out this particular protest. You are a public figure, and you should not be teaching the younger ones that are looking up to you the wrong way to actually go about it. Two wrongs do not make it right. There are better ways you as a public figure would actually follow up this particular issue, and your message will be loud and clear, without teaching people that they can just wake up and snub constituted authorities because they are not treated the way they want to be treated. So with that, I'll actually draw the curtains on this particular story, and would say the last story in which we're going to use to call it a night. Yes, the last story in which we're going to use to call it a night. And this particular one is something that it has actually gotten a lot of people talking. What am I talking about? It is the relationship between Jada, Pollock's, and FC, should I call him president? Yes, Una Popsi. I'm talking about Wizkid and Jada Pollock. Jada Pollock actually took to a social media handle, that is Instagram, to announce that she is officially a mother. She is officially a mother. Yes, once again, she has given birth to a son for Wizkid. And if I'm not mistaken, this is actually the third child. She went all dramatic on this particular one, where she actually announced this particular news. This particular news, she announced it by snapping a picture behind a baby crib, yeah, where her baby bump was obviously reduced. And that was just a dramatic way of letting people know that I've given birth. I'm now a mother. This is my journey of motherhood. So we should be actually be celebrating with Wizkid, because he's now a papa boy. He's now the father of a son. Okay,
Yeah, we are happy with
not a son,
Wizkid.
rather.
Yes, we are happy. Congratulations to Wizkid. Congratulations to Jadipo. It's not easy to be a mother. Going through that journey of 9 months, and then everything goes on successfully, and the baby comes out, and it's not an easy journey. It's not an easy journey. So Jadipo, congratulations on your third child. We are saying hope our baby is doing fine. Hope our baby is, let me tell you something. Let me give you a small gist. Let me give you a small gist. Jade Paul said something about she loving the way she loves the way her baby breastfeeds. She loved the way this transition, what this thing does to her body, how a child grows in her womb, and then when the child comes out, you have to nurture the child and breastfeed the child and all those things. The experience is different. So I am happy for Jadipo. I say congratulations to her. I hope our baby is doing great and our baby is sucking the way it should be sucking.
Yes, that's actually the beauty of motherhood. But I just have one question, and I'll be asking Joy: how is this a woman? I'm asking you because you're a woman. How is she comfortable bearing her third child? This is Mama Zion, by the way. That's Zion's mom. She has two boys, now welcoming a girl into the picture, and she is comfortable being a baby mama. They've not been having any official news of marriage between these two. So, how do you think she's actually comfortable being Wizkid's baby mama all this while?
I don't know why she's comfortable with that. When I took to the streets asking people's opinion about it, many people show, we are Nigerians now. Many people don't love it. They'll say, no, how can she continue doing that kind of thing? First child, second child, the third child, still a baby mama. Why some people say, well, it's alive. Maybe they have decided to get married maybe after this one. Who knows? So, I don't know why they have decided not to get married. This is their third child, for goodness sake. So what are they waiting for? What else does Wizkid want? What does he want again? Eh?
Would really like to ask Wizkid officially. Would really like to ask Wizkid officially. Would really like to ask Wizkid officially, because I feel based on logistics, Okay, I'll take this particular comment, but before that, I feel a Wizkid were asking you officially want to know why exactly haven't you married Jada till this very point. Okay, this particular comment is coming from Facebook, and it's from Chidebere Onyeka. How will you even compare both? Lord, that don't make any sense. Mr. Macaroni has every right to snub him because he don't know him from Jack and don't have a personal relationship with him. And he followed up that particular comment with, you cannot compare both. The relationship between a child and the mom and that of Macaroni and the governor are not the same in every form. All
Exactly.
right. Thank you so much, Chidebere Onyeka. Thank you so much for that particular comment.
Exactly. He's
We
right.
appreciate your feedback.
He's right. Yes, exactly. He's right. But I don't want to go into that again because if I go into that, we'll not clue. As in, if I go into that, we'll go on and on with Mr. Macaroni story. So let me leave it there. Let me leave it there. But thank you, Mr. Chidera. Thank you so much. You're right. It cannot be compared.
All right, thank you very, very much for your feedback. And we're asking Wizkid officially. I feel it is high time he says something about his relationship with Jada. And I'm wondering how she transitioned from being a manager to a baby mama, and she's comfortable being a baby mama. 1, 2, and now the third child, and you're just so comfortable about being a baby mama. That is, should I say, that is very, very wonderful. Joy, come again with your opinion.
I feel that Wizkid should come out himself and tell us why he has refused to get married to Jadipo. We need to hear from Wizkid because now we're just speculating. When I go out on the street and ask people, everybody speculates. Who knows? Maybe they are waiting for after this third one, they will get married. People are just saying different kind of things. But we want Wizkid himself to tell us why he has not gotten married to Jadipo. Who will be the one to tell us? Or both of them should tell us what is going on. How can you be comfortable? Jadipo, is our family comfortable with this situation? Are they comfortable with the whole arrangement? We need to hear from them. They need to tell us what is going on. Why? This is Nigeria. We are not in the Western world. Where no, I'm not saying let's just leave it there. Let's just leave it there. But Wizkid needs to come and tell us. We need to hear
Oh,
from Wizkid.
all right. Yeah, that we are seriously hoping to actually hear from Big Wiz himself. We're seriously hoping to hear from Machala, but then congratulations are in order. So we're saying congratulations to Big Wiz, congratulations to Machala, congratulations to Jada, and we're wishing them the very best in your relationship. We're wishing the daughter growth in good health of mind and body. With that, I'll actually be coming to the end of this particular episode of FameIdols Hangout. Don't forget it comes your way Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays by 8 p.m. Joy, before we call it a night, any final words before we leave the studio in unison?
And our YouTubers, I was supporting you today. So please, 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 please subscribe on this button, okay? Subscribe, drop your comments. We're going to talk about all your comments because we love you so much. So please keep watching. To you all juicy gossip happening we don't miss anyone. In fact, if you have the one you want us to talk about, bring it on. We'll talk about it here, okay?
Yes, of course, and follow us across all social media platforms at FameIdols, on YouTube at FameIdols Online, and every other social media platforms at FameIdols Online. Once you search it, you see us there, you follow, you like, you share, you let the world know. Till on Wednesday, we'll be bringing you another exciting episode of FameIdols Hangout. I remain Osita, the rugged gentleman, your host of the most, so together with joy. That joy that is coming is in the studio with me. Till Wednesday, we say have an amazing week ahead and enjoy the rest of the day and have a wonderful night rest. From all of us, we say peace and we love you and bye-bye.
Bye.